Welcome to Fly Ease Kitchen. I'm Jessica, your host, and today we are getting into the easiest, flyest seafood gumbo you have ever had. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, share, comment below. Let me run that back. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, comment below, and get into this gumbo recipe. All right, y'all, let's get right into this recipe. But obviously I have a story. So I'm that coworker that pretty much is always talking about food, okay? I'm not just one of these foodies that's just like, okay, film on this day and it's whatever, you're done with all the foodie talk. No. If you have a conversation with me, 9 times out of 10, we're gonna connect over food talk. And so I was talking to my coworker, Miss Daisy, shout out Miss Daisy, and she was saying how she's from Louisiana. So of course I was like, whoa, you know gumbo, so you need to give me that recipe. And she, with open arms, went ahead and sent me, well, a few recipes, but this is like the easy short version that we're going to do. And it's the seafood version because, as you all know, gumbo has a few different variations, but the main authentic one usually has like chicken and sausage and like, you know, all those meaty ingredients. But y'all already know what it is. I'm a seafood lover. So we're going to go ahead and make it with some shrimp. I love shrimp. I don't care what y'all say about it. And we also have some lump crab and some easy veggies. We just have onions, green peppers, and some celery. And last but most importantly, we have roux. Okay, so before you gumbo people get at me, okay, do not come from my neck about what I'm about to say. So normally, traditionally, you would make your own roux, which consists of flour, and you're like, you know, kind of stirring and oil and cooking for like a very long time to create this chocolatey look and thick texture, which is pretty much the base of your gumbo. But again, Miss Daisy told me, why not make it easy? And we like easy in Fly Ease Kitchen, all right? So if you guys can, go ahead and purchase some Kary roux. This is what we're gonna use today. It's already pre-packaged, ready to go, and it's not gonna disadvantage our flavor. We're still gonna make it super flavorful, and it will still have that authentic taste that you're looking for when making gumbo, okay? So first things first, let's go ahead and season our shrimp. It's pretty simple. If you don't have Tony's Creole seasoning, go get you some. That's literally a seasoning that I use for majority of my dishes. It has all the Cajun spices, especially if you like a kind of spicy dish, but it's especially important in making gumbo. So, like I said, need a little bit of Tony's. We're gonna sprinkle some on our shrimp. And this is my favorite type of shrimp. This is wild caught, raw, red Argentinian shrimp. Something about this shrimp just has like a sweetness to it. I won't get all into like my love like even further, but I just want to let you guys know. All right, so like I said, you're adding your Cajun seasoning, and then y'all know some garlic powder, and then just kind of mix it in together. Just make sure that all of your shrimp is coated with the seasoning that we added. This gumbo is gonna have so much flavor. I'm so excited. It's not even close to being ready yet. Okay, so normally what we would do next is create our roux. And like I said, the roux process can take a while. Okay, I think it's like 30 to 40 minutes depending on how long it takes for you to continuously stir and to get that chocolatey color before you start to add in your onions and your peppers and your celery and all the additional ingredients. But we already skipped 30 minutes with our pre-packaged roux. And so with this, all you have to do is add in your liquids first, and then your veggies, and then later on we're gonna add in all of the seafood. All right, so let's get ready with that first part of creating our broth. In a nice deep pot, you're going to pour in your vegetable broth. Well, you don't have to use vegetable broth. You can use chicken broth. I wouldn't suggest beef broth, that's weird. But I use vegetable broth. And you're also going to add in some water. And then you're just going to go ahead and bring that to a boil. Once it's brought up to a boil, I probably did this a little backwards. Either way, it's still going to combine great. You add in your celery, your green peppers, your onions, and you continue to let that boil within that broth and within the water. Next, what we did is add in our lump crab. This is fresh wild caught lump crab. It's pre-packaged at the grocery store where I get it from. I'm sure you can find it at your local grocery or seafood meat market. All right, so now what we're going to do is add in Kary's roux. I know it looks like big chunks of chocolate. It's not. It is basically a roux. It's just like flour and oil that has kind of cooked down to create that dark chocolatey color. But like I said, it's already prepackaged, and so you're going to throw that in and continue to mix until it melts and basically the color changes into that dark deep brown. You add in your shrimp towards the end, mix it in. The lump crab is cooked down nice and soft. Add in your extra seasonings to taste, and then you'll be ready to eat. So our gumbo is ready, and now all we have to do is plate and eat. I've already placed a nice big helping of rice in our bowl, and now it's time to just pour some of this gumbo in here. So excited. Oh my God, it looks so good. Now it's time to taste. I'm gonna make sure I get some rice, some of this shrimp. I'm so proud of myself because it tastes so good. And for any Louisiana folks, I think it's pretty close to authentic as can be, okay? You guys definitely want to try this recipe. It's so easy, so quick, especially because we, had that store-bought roux. But you don't have to tell people that you did that. That could be our little secret. So you guys make sure that you like, subscribe, share, comment below. And I'll see you on another episode of Fly East Kitchen.